This is tough.
I need to go get everything done.
We want to give $100
and I found a plan B that was empty. Babe, I found your daughter. She's has a plan B. All I gotta say is que soy una chingona.
Why you say that?
Look at this backdrop, man.
It is nice. I'm not gonna lie. I think I prefer this one 10 times better than your little Halloween vibe.
I think so too. Don't come at me. I know. I like Halloween more, but I feel like my Halloween backdrop, it was so like random. Like, oh, let's just throw what we already have in the back, and see, make it a little vibe.
Yeah,
and
I feel like you put way more effort this time.
No, well, for this one, you were like, hey, we need a Christmas backdrop. And the fact that you said it gave me the green light to ve, compra lo que tú quieras, chiquilla. And I was like, say less.
And for the people watching back at home, Lily Bay loves wasting money, spending money at that.
Armando, stop.
I'm going to put you out.
No, I don't.
If I give you the green light to spend money, de bolón ping-pong te vas a shopping. ¿Sí o no?
On what? Shopping on what?
How much money you had on your Amazon cart? How much was on there? Not money. How much was on your checkout? You had it for like $700 for like some crazy.
Did I buy all of it though?
Fortunately, you did it.
It's because Mando doesn't understand that as I'm digging through Amazon or wherever, I put everything in my cart. Everything in my cart. Y luego ya at the end, I kind of go through everything. Okay, what doesn't match? What don't I like? What can I get for a better deal somewhere else? But he don't get that.
I'm just giving her a hard time. She does look for the best deals. I'm not gonna lie. Even like we went to Home Depot, you're like, check on Amazon, and then we checked on Amazon, and Amazon was way cheaper.
Yeah.
So yeah, I give
every
you that.
time. Every time.
No te enojes, because no te enojas.
But don't get me wrong, I could if it was like we were like millionaires, my house would be super decked out for our holidays. Yeah. But
you
we're
would
not.
Probably even pay somebody to come decorate like.
I actually enjoy decorating. I probably would, so they can like teach me the ropes and I can, help out. But I do like decorating.
And talk about decoration. I just want to send a big shout out to my boy Supersonic. He came through with a 30-foot ladder, you guys. We put Christmas lights this past weekend, and the lights outside look amazing. Huh?
So let me tell you guys a quick story. Last year, Mando all excited for Christmas, and he put up some lights, right? And I had already told him what kind of lights I want, like how I want them, So I figured it's super easy. It's super easy because the lights that I wanted are those simple, warm white lights. They just kind of outline your house, but they're all like nicely organized, aka my OCD, right? Tell me why I go outside and they looked... Should I do my little song?
Yeah, do it.
They just looked... they just didn't look right, okay? And I'm the worst
at... Why didn't you say something?
I did tell you.
But then te mandé ya sabes a dónde.
I'm the worst at faking my expressions. Like, my face is just going to do its thing without me even trying, right? You get it from
your daddy.
Literally. And when I saw the lights, I was like...
Yeah, literally.
Babe, you had one. I didn't tell him right away. I kind of was like to myself, like, why do they look weird and why do I not like them? Then I realized because Mando didn't put him like each light's supposed to have a clip onto the...
I put it like every third light or something.
And he put it like every third, fourth light. So the lights were like dangling. They weren't like even taut or nothing, So after I figured it out, I was like, babe, you didn't do it right. Or maybe we got the wrong lights. I wasn't sure what we did wrong. But he got mad.
No, I didn't get mad.
He didn't get mad. But he was like, really, babe? I was out here all day. Yeah. And then he only did the bottom half of the house.
Why didn't you tell me to ponerme las pilas and do the top?
Because this is like your time to shine. Y no quisiste. So I was like, I don't know, but if you can't figure this out next year, I'm hiring somebody. And I don't have to tell Mando twice about me spending money because luego se puso las pilas this year. And I actually did some research myself. And I figured, okay, we got the right lights, aka the C9, no sé qué, right?
C9.
And then we got the right clips, and we saw that each light gets a clip.
Her uncle came over, helped me figure out the clips because the clips gotta like literally be broken into like a second piece and then clipped onto the house. So like it's a whole little deal to it. It's not like you could figure it out. If you've never done it, you're not gonna figure it out.
Yeah. But I figured like you have one job, babe. So I figured last year he was going to research and figure it out.
I'll give you an excuse for last year. I mean, we did it last minute too. Like we did it on the 15th or 14th. This year we started like at the 30th of November. Like we have our lights up already.
Sheesh.
And I'm excited because
it looks badass.
It was a lot of work, and I think I'm gonna leave them on for at least mid-January. Yeah. Like towards the end of January, we'll start taking them
Armando,
down. They look nice.
The end of January? No.
I mean, it's cold.
El Día de los Reyes Magos, the day after on
Magos?
The 6th, I think.
Si sabes.
Yeah, it's because we would get presents.
But yeah, you guys, all right. Enough of that. Welcome to the Cruda Realidad, episode 16.
Sheesh.
We're on it, you guys.
Yo no sé.
What's that?
¿Por qué? You don't know that song?
Oh, that's quinceañera. That's not 16.
I don't know. It's close enough. But yeah, you guys, we're episode 16. Mando wanted me to wear like a whole quinceañera dress today. And I was like, Armando, no, I'm going to wear my new merch because
Tell us about it.
I recently dropped my Christmas merch, just one long sleeve t-shirt, and I'm freaking obsessed because I made it super Christmassy vibes and my vibe too, because you guys know Mando calls me a little Grinch. So even though I'm not, because look what I did, look at this backdrop, bro. So I made it like a whole bunch of Mexican like Navidad drinks, like atole, canela, un hot cocoa, whatever, right? Whatever you want to. I have conchas on it, buñuelos, and it says drink up.
It does
Grinches.
have buñuelos. I just noticed that. Oh, that's dope. I just noticed that. I've been working on that shirt for like.
You didn't do nothing.
Yes, I did.
Armando.
I didn't, babe.
You just changed my snowflakes from white to red.
I put like at least 30 minutes into that shirt, so it counts.
Out of 2 weeks.
But yeah, shout outs to everyone that has been on guaris.com shopping the Lily Bay merch. You guys are killing it.
Yeah.
She released something for Halloween, and that went bananas. And
it was crazy.
This one is going bananas too.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I haven't even posted this that much because we posted it on a Friday. And usually I like to post stuff like this Monday, Tuesday. So I'm excited to repost it this week. A ver qué pasa.
And we have our camera guy here. Shout out to my boy Romy. So he's going to get your angles right now. No excuses.
I was so mad last weekend.
You got your hair done. Tell us about last weekend because I quit, you guys. I'm not taking no more pictures for Lily Bay. I'm done.
I swear to God, every time Mando takes my pictures, I'm like, I am the ugliest woman alive. I need to go get everything done because he has the worst angles. And I'm sure some of your boyfriends are probably on the same boat. And you would think by now, Mando knows, right? We've been together almost 7 years. We do this for a living. We used to do all the pictures for Guaris, just me and Mando. And I actually used to model for Guaris myself. But since day one, I've always hated it. And I always thought, you know what? I'm just not, what do you call it? Photogenic. I'm like, maybe I'm just not photogenic. And then after, a few years doing this at Guaris, we actually got some photographers helping us out. And every time they take a picture, they go, click, click. Okay, we're done. And I'm like, wait. What do you mean you're done? You just took like 2 seconds worth of pictures. And they're like, yeah. And they show me and I'm like, that's actually good. To where Mando, ahí me tenía on a Friday taking a picture. Mind you, right now we're all cozy vibes, but don't let it fool you. It is hot as hell outside, okay? Outside. I got water with ice in my mug, and Mando has iced coffee.
It's not cozy vibes, no, it's hot chocolate for sure.
So ahí me tenía allá afuera in the middle of Midtown with the big old Christmas tree on a Friday where it's super packed. So many people driving up and down, walking up and down. Me with the long sleeve looking ridiculous because it's hot outside. Trying to pose for a picture. We were there maybe like 20 minutes. Yeah. He couldn't do it.
Like, I'm done.
And after like 2 minutes of posing, like,
you're like, I'm done.
I'm done, Can
I tell you something though?
What?
I have never done research to figure out how to get a good angle.
So how come I could get a good angle?
Well, you're just good at it. So today, since we have our camera guy, our badass videographer here, Romy, I'm going to see what he does. And then maybe I can learn something because I've honestly never done research. I've never looked on Pinterest. I've never looked for angles. I think that's what the problem is.
Yeah, I do a lot of research for things like this. So I feel like I have an eye for a lot of things because I spend so much time researching everything you could think of. Lily Bay has researched it. I've gone down that rabbit hole a million times. Mando, nada. So, it was a struggle. But I took a quick, in that picture, I was literally looking down. Like, it was the only one. And I posted it. But yeah. Enough about my shirt. If you guys want to shop it, just go on guaris.com and search up Grinch.
And you know what? We'll make it easy for them. We'll leave the link down below so you can just click it and shop. Y de bolón ping-pong te llega a tu casa in a week. No pasa nada.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking too? I was like, you know what? We got to buy all these gifts for Christmas and for your mom, your dad, or whoever we decide to buy gifts for, right?
Yeah.
And it's a lot of spending, you guys, buying decorations. All the decorations that we've been buying and spending is a lot of money. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to cut down on some things this season, like, cut down on spending. So I think I'm going to cut our internet off. Porque...
You're so dumb.
Yeah, I just feel like cut our internet off, our Wi-Fi off, because I feel like me and you have a strong connection anyway.
Are you done?
That's my icebreaker of the day, you guys. You like that, right?
Okay, babe. Mando and his dad jokes. Oh my God. I already know when it's kind of coming because his whole little demeanor changes, and I'm just looking at him like,
I gotta change it up.
Yeah, you need a better poker face, babe. Right, cool, I don't see it coming.
I'm gonna try again on the second round of this podcast, but I am excited for this year, though. This time of the year, I would say, Vlogmas. A lot of videos going up. If you don't have, why are you laughing? What's so funny?
Yeah. You're so serious.
All right, no, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. I don't know what's going on with you. But Vlogmas is here, babe.
Yeah,
a lot of videos, a lot of giveaways, a lot of good stuff going on YouTube. So I'm super excited for this year. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, we are doing Vlogmas this year, you guys. We're gonna do Monday through Friday only, but every single day we're actually doing giveaways, and we're actually splitting them up. One day will be Lily and Bay channel, the next day my Lily Bay channel, and we're doing a giveaway every single day on Vlogmas. But we're also doing a giveaway here on our podcast también. Yeah, so stay tuned because we're randomly gonna throw it in here, so you gotta pay attention because I just, somebody told me this the other day. She's like, I've won like 2 giveaways from you. You're the best, always hyping me up. And I'm like, yes, girl. And she's like, I love entering your giveaways because, and she said it like this, but I'm like, you know what? She's right. She's like, your giveaways are a lot smaller compared to other bigger influencers because they have to compete with thousands and thousands of people that enter the giveaways too, where us,
so their chances are,
it's still in the hundreds, Yeah, so your chances are a lot higher, you guys.
So make sure your mom enters, your dad enters, everyone enters. Just make sure for sure. Mm-hmm. Where else are we going with this podcast? Wait. I had a brain fart. Crazy shopping. A lot of people during this time of year, they get crazy when they go to the malls. They get rude at the parking lots.
Yeah,
they even be
fighting and stuff.
Fighting in the parking lots.
Oh my God.
Luckily, we live in a new era.
Yeah.
At least for you, because you love Amazon, huh?
Yeah. I look up everything on Amazon. Half of my outfits, every time you guys are like, where's it from? I'm like, Amazon.
Pretty much all this. We only went to Home Depot once.
Yeah, the only things I got from Home Depot, actually I got the lights for the trees and this, and I got these little trees from Home Goods. Shout out to the girl who sent me these last year, the little elves with Mando on my name.
Wait, you didn't make this?
No, somebody sent them to me. But I feel like everything is on Amazon, so I've never been the type where I go crazy like trying to fight people and stuff just for shopping. Al contrario, like if I pull up to the store and it's super packed, I do a U-turn and I leave. I'm like, I'm not about to. Nope. I'll look for it online. I'll do a pickup, but I think it came with me being too busy. Like I'm too busy that I don't have time to be at the mall for hours and hours and hours and hours and lines looking for stuff. So I have to order it online. But thankfully nowadays, ordering online, like let's say Amazon or whatever, is super fast. Even like companies that sell clothes and stuff, they offer like overnight shipping or 2-day shipping for free a lot of times or whatever. So I feel like, you don't have to be out there doing all that.
And they make returns so easy.
Oh, yeah.
You can literally return it right away and then get your new product.
Correct. So, yeah, I don't be putting up with all that stuff, you guys. I used to. Don't get me wrong. I used to. But nowadays, I'm like, I know. Que hueva.
Tell me how many times have I said in the last week that I'm excited for Colorado?
Oh, my God, you guys. Mando, every single day, he's like, I'm so excited for Colorado. I'm so excited for Colorado. And I'm like, bruh, we've been to Colorado so many times. Why are you so excited for it all of a sudden? Tell him.
I just feel like this year, this trip, we've been taking, and you've written that on your social media, that we've taken like 30 trips this year.
Correct.
But this trip, I feel like it's towards the end of the year. There's really not much due as far as like new content, new sales, new merch on Guaris, that I could finally take a mini 3 day vacation and just, relax, and not relax as much, but just focus on life,
the moment,
the snow, the vibes. So I'm super excited for that trip. We can't really give you guys all the details yet, but it's going to be a good trip. It's going to be fun, a lot of content. What can you tell us about that trip, baby? Can you leak some information for us?
It's a whole bunch of us.
It's a whole bunch of us.
That's all I know. That's all I know.
Yeah, so I'm super excited for that. Mm-hmm. And super excited just for the end of the year, like Christmas, getting together with the family, eating, a lot of eating. We got to get on the dieta, baby.
I know. Oh, my God. You guys, we're hosting Christmas this year at the house. Again, this will be year 2. And the reason why I started doing it is because for the past few years, I've heard some cousins and like my younger cousins and whatnot. They're like, man, Christmas isn't what it used to be. And I see it even on social media, like random TikToks, like who remembers that Christmas used to be so much fun, running around with the primos and everybody. And now when you get older, you're kind of just all sitting around in la sala, like not as fun as it used to be. And I took all that information these past few years, and I was like, you know what it is? I'm like, to me, life is what you make it. So if you're sitting at your mom's, your grandma's, your tia's, and you're sitting there bored and literally being amargada, like that's going to be the vibe for the rest of the night. But if you get up and you're like, okay, I'm done with being fucking amargada. Let me play some games with my cousin, some drinking games, because now we're older, so now we could do this, right? And actually make it fun. Then your whole night will become better. So last year when I told Mando, you know what, we're going to celebrate at the house. I told Mando, I want to invite everybody. Because I remember when we were younger, it was like 80 of us at one house. Like you wouldn't only invite your immediate family, you'll invite your extended family, or los primos que apenas llegaron de Mexico or whatever. It'll be like a huge party. And then as everybody gets older, everybody kind of creates their own little family. So everybody starts kind of doing their own thing. And it gets smaller and smaller. And I hate that. I'm like, bro, this should be the one time a year that everybody comes back together. Like a huge family reunion. And that's why we got the house that we have with the land that we have. Because I'm like, bro, we have no excuses. I want to invite everybody. And not only do I invite everybody in the family, I also invite extended family. For example, a lot of my cousins are married to people that have a super tiny family. Even myself, I'm not married yet, but I'm with Mando. His family is super tiny. There's only 4 of them, right? So I'm like, babe, instead of us going over there and it being just 5 people in the sala looking at each other, why don't we invite your family over here? I'll tell my cousins to tell their wives, to tell their family of 5, 6 to come over here too. That way it'll be like one giant party, and hopefully it will get fun. Like last year I did games. We even had one of my friends' grandma, she's like in her late 70s playing drinking games with us, you guys. And she was having the time of her life. Like she was up playing. Even like some family members, or not really friends, like family members that you could tell they're super shy to themselves, they were up and they were playing, and they were like, everybody was having a good time. So, and
you know, one thing that you didn't say and that I'm gonna say you hate is that when they divide the time of Christmas, like they spend like the first 2-3 hours here or wherever the party's at, and then they go on to their other family.
Yeah, I've never liked that, because let me rewind. Like I was saying, everybody, the parties have gotten smaller and smaller, right? And then if half your party is gone, like if it's only 10, 15 of us, and then half of us are gone because they had to go visit the other family first. We're then the family here waiting like all night, like 5, 6 of us waiting for the rest of the family to get here. So I always told Mando, like, I don't like doing that. Well, I'd rather do one holiday you, and we'll go do whatever you want. Like if your family wants to throw something down there, and one holiday us. But it had to work that way for us because Mando's family lives like 4 hours away. Yeah. But even so, like if they lived here, I don't like that whole splitting up. Now, if we're at a party that we said we were gonna be at, and then it ends early, then okay, go to the next party, right? But other than that, it like irks me, you guys, because or if your family is too small, like you feel bad not showing up for a little bit. Tell them to come to the party the other party, you know, like try to get people together and to convivir and make memories, because at the end of the day, like if I'm with you, your family is my family. Yeah. So if your family is my family, your family is family with my family. Like they all need to convivir and get to know each other, you know?
I feel like that's great because you just unite the family more and you create more memories during the holidays. Pero ya es otro pedo si hay drama y si la tía
that's
no se
different.
Quiere con
That's
otra tía,
different.
Pues ya es otro pedo and you gotta know it.
Luckily, we don't have that.
We don't have that. Or at least we don't have that.
Yeah, this year I even told Mando to invite his extended family. So not only, like I said, Mando's family is a family of 4 over there. 4 or 5, right? With my sister-in-law. But I even told him, invite your extended family, invite your primas. And they're huge. Their family is huge.
It's probably be like 50 of us.
Yeah, invite your cousins, their family, because they're always down to come. We just, for Christmas, we never had told them because we're like, maybe they have like, again, their own little thing going on. But it's like, maybe they want to party, you know? Maybe they're down.
And the funny thing is that, I might get a little off subject, but Lily wanted to trade Christmas with New Year's here at the house.
Yeah.
And just because we want to throw a banger for New Year's,
I feel like it's harder to make people come for Christmas because then they want to be with another side of the family, or they have to do that whole dividing it between 2 or whatever. And I told Mando, you know what? I think we're not hosting Christmas no more. I think I'd rather host New Year's. That way it's like just one giant party and everybody could come. And it's not, and I even told him we don't have to make it weird. Like right now for Christmas, everybody could bring their presents if they want, and give it, like everybody will, be giving out presents at midnight. It's fine. It's not a big deal, Life is what you make it, you guys. So again, if Christmas isn't as fun as it used to be, I recommend making it fun. Do something,
go
play
buy
games.
Some drinking games. Go plan it out.
Hang out. Tell your cousins, yo, you know what? We need to make this fun because I'm fucking bored. And that's literally what my cousins did. And that's when I was like, okay, you know what? Let's try to make this fun, have things to do for the kids, remind them of what we used to do when we were little. Instead of having them there sitting on their iPads, be like, yo, let's go outside and play hide and seek. Let's go outside and play freeze tag. Let's, stuff that myself used to do as a kid during Christmas. So that's just a little consejo.
There you have it, guys. There you have it. Lily Bay went on a 3-hour spiel about how to rejuvenate Christmas because it's very important and we got to be excited for it and all that. So we're going to go on a break. But before we go on the break, we're going to tell you that coming up, we have the giveaway. So don't go anywhere. On top of that, we're going to read the email that one of our lovely subscribers sent us for consejos. We love reading them. We love the support. We love the confianza que ustedes nos dan to read these emails. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
We are back.
We're just talking about the giveaway. So
yes.
Let's go ahead and announce that because I know that's probably why you guys are still here. Nah, I'm just kidding. Hopefully not. Hopefully we're a little interesting and you guys love our vibes. But we want to give $100 Amazon gift card.
Yes. Hopefully it can help you guys out with some Christmas shopping. And Amazon has that Prime deal. So you'll get it quick too, right before Christmas.
All you have to do is share this podcast that you're watching it on your story on Instagram and tag us. That's all. That's it.
Yes.
And we're literally going to pick a winner on the next podcast on episode 17. So stay tuned. And what we got next, babe?
So I have the email that somebody sent us. Are you ready?
I am not ready, pero pues.
You got to give us this advice como si fueras un papá.
Okay.
You're not a dad, but just, we have the kids with us all the time, so you're like a dad, right?
Oh, so this time you're reading it, and I'm going to go first.
Yeah, you'll go first.
Yeah, because last time she's been going first, and then I literally repeat the same thing she says.
Siempre.
Because we think alike. Sí. We think alike. It's not our fault. All right, go ahead.
Hey guys, love watching your videos. I need help. So my 17-year-old stepdaughter has been living with us for about 2 months, and my 1-year-old is always getting into her stuff, in parentheses, because her stuff is always laying around.
Okay.
So I went to get my 1-year-old and to pick up everything she had gotten into, and I found a plan B that was empty. Not sure if I should talk to my husband about this or just act like I never seen anything, but I feel like that is wrong to do that to my husband. I feel bad for her because my husband is going to get hella mad. Which parent wouldn't? I just don't know what to do.
Yo, that's deep. That's tough. I'm gonna go ahead and start with one thing that you say I taught you. Communication is key. So communication with your husband is very important, and communication with your stepdaughter is very important too. I feel like first you should go to your stepdaughter. Have that confianza with her. And if you don't have that confianza with her, start it right now, because this is probably the most important time to start right now. Have that talk. Ask her what's going on. Just be fully blunt. Be fully realistic about it. Ask her what happened. Todo. As much as she wants to give you, that's what you're going to get. But have that communication with her. And then 100% tell your husband. 100%. Even, you're going to tell your stepdaughter, I'm not going to tell your dad. But no matter what, you have to tell your husband. Because then you become a cómplice. You become a bad person if you don't tell your husband. And then, you figure it out with your husband, but you got to tell your husband in a, I don't want to say a nice way, but have a plan with it. Like, talk to him, and if you know he's going to blow up, talk to him, because this is a tough thing. That's it. That's all I got. I don't know where else to go with this. This is tough.
I agree with Mando. She should have enough confianza to talk to her stepdaughter about it. She is 17 years old, so she is almost 18 but if you're living with your parents at your parents' house, it's your parents' house, it's their rules. I'm sorry. I don't care how old you are. Even after you're 18, if you don't like it, búscate tu casita chiquilla. But at this moment in time, you're living at your mom's or at your dad's. And I would agree. Talk to your stepdaughter about it and be like, hey, I found this. Don't be mad or anything. Just try to, talk to her pa que ella te hable para atrás, and try to convince her to talk to her dad about it.
Oh, okay.
Say we have to tell him because we have to be aware, because shit changes. Like, if you're already messing around, and if your parents knew, maybe they could help prevent that, like put you on birth control or do something else, depending on how they are going to react about it, right? But like Mando said, I would talk to your husband after the fact, depending on if your stepdaughter is going to do it or not, and just tell him. And like Mando said, you said he's going to get hella mad, so I would tippy-toe around that subject and be like, just see how he's reacting. And I don't know what extreme hella mad is. I don't know if he's the type to like be abusive or, kick her out. If it's that bad, then maybe I wouldn't tell him, because at the end of the day, she is 17. So I feel like that's already they're already on their way out of the house basically around that time. But I would talk to her again and try to see if she can talk to her dad.
I just feel like you cannot leave it at what it is.
No,
you can't act like you didn't see it, because I feel like at 17, well, I don't want to say there's a perfect time to have a kid, but at 17 or 18 is still too young nowadays.
Definitely.
So if you could prevent that and try to save her, because if she got a plan B once, you don't know if she got it. That's the first one, third one, 10th one. You don't know.
Yeah, and tell her the side effects of taking these too much, because don't you have to be 18?
I think so.
To buy them?
I don't even
know. But again, talk to her. Hopefully she has the guts to tell her dad. Hopefully, maybe if you had to tell him, or if you guys all sat down to tell him, you guys can come to an agreement like, okay, you know, this is not right. This is why it's not good for you. But for sure, communication, because I feel like si no le dicen al papá, he's never going to know. He's never going to know how to speak to his daughter and like give her consejos, you know?
And no matter what, one day the truth will come out.
Yeah.
Imagine a year or 2 years down the road, the dad finds out that you knew about this.
Yeah.
Or you're just going to say it one day by mistake, and then you're just going to make things worse.
Yeah.
So now the dad, your husband, is just going to be like, now what else are you hiding from me other than that?
That's true.
So
I didn't even think about that.
Clear. Sal con la verdad, and I think what Lily Bay and Impro Mando said is probably the best thing to do. But you know, figure it out and see what's best for you for sure.
Hopefully, you guys do tell him. I agree. Every parent's gonna get mad, but then from there, you guys have like a plan for action. You know, okay, let's talk to her. Let's see if I don't even know if she has a little boyfriend or whatever. I don't know. Actually, now that I think about it. I'm like putting myself like if I was the mom now. At first, I'm talking like from being a tia or something, right? But it's like
the stepmom, because she's a stepmom.
Yeah, being the stepmom, but being the parents, it's a touchy subject. Like, how do you speak to your daughter about sex and condoms, and like, do you say, okay, it's fine if you do it, but be protected, or
Yeah, because we come from a Mexican background, and I feel like we never talk about that.
Yeah, never.
That subject is never talked about, versus in other ethnicities, they do talk about it, I feel. And for us, it's something just that not deja vu, taboo. It's just something that you don't touch, that you
especially the dad, for the most part. Yeah, they don't want to know about that. But
because it's going to be a clear giveaway that is the plan B. That means you're doing something. So now the dad is going to be like mind blown, I guess, because his little daughter, innocent. Damn, it's tough.
Yeah, you see it. The more you think about it, the more you're like, oh shit,
Yeah, it's tough.
Like, would you want to know though, as a dad?
I mean,
like,
yes.
if I was a stepmom, right? But Mando's super cool dad vibes, So would you want to? I would have to tell you, hey, babe, I found your daughter. She's has a plan B.
Dang,
what should we do? Maybe the dad will be like, ¿Sabes qué? I need you as a stepmom to step in and you talk to her. And figure some course of action, because I feel like a lot of the times the dads don't know what to do with something like that.
Other than beat the shit out of her, maybe.
Oh my God, no.
I mean, if it's a bad dad, like she said, or not a bad dad, but
that's what I'm saying. I know that there is dads out there that are really, really bad or really toxic to do something like that. So that's what I'm saying. If he is that type, I wouldn't put your stepdaughter literally in danger of getting her ass beat just because of that.
You could save her ass beating for sure.
Yeah, but I would sternly talk to her about it and be like, look, you know how your dad is. He would not approve of this. So what can we do for you to, take better care of yourself, or what should we do? Kind of create a bond with her, only if you feel like the dad is really bad, like really, like would get super mad to the point where, he turns into a Hulk or something.
Got it. Well, yeah, there you go. Shout outs to you for sending the email, having the confianza, because we say it on every podcast. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for, believing that, not believing, just the confianza that you guys give us.
And for trusting us to give you guys consejos and stuff, because some of these topics have been a little like, like we're not parents, but I feel like we have a good head on our shoulders, and we try to kind of see everybody's point of view before we give a consejo.
Yeah, even though we don't see the whole picture, but whatever you tell us, then we'll start thinking about it. And Lily Bay is really good at it. We've said it a million times on this podcast. So yeah, moving on from that, away from that, what are 3 things que no pueden faltar in Christmas? 3 things for sure.
3 things.
I'll go first.
What?
Family, 100%. I think. Can you imagine just me and you somewhere on a trip, for Christmas definitely would not be the vibes.
No.
So family, I think, is number one. I think number two, even though it doesn't happen as much, but some tamales. We gotta have some tamales.
We never have tamales.
We gotta have some though. You gonna cook some this year or what?
I do want to do a vlog where I'm trying to make some.
So maybe you could freeze them and then we'll have them that day.
Sheesh, I don't know about that.
And the third thing, I just think some good alcohol, some good drinks.
Like a ponche?
Like a ponche or like a good mixed drink like you'll be making that you're going to make later on today. That's my top three.
I think my top three for sure is family. As you guys know, Mando and I travel un chingo throughout the year, at least 2-3 times a month. But we always make sure that we are here for holidays with the family, no matter what. Especially Christmas. Maybe, I don't know.
New Year's?
Nah. New Year's. We did it once. We left to Mexico for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But it was
weird as hell.
Yeah, well, because they don't celebrate it over there. So we were like, what do we do now? But yeah, we always stay home for Christmas no matter what for the holidays because you never know the next Christmas, like a member of your family might not be there or whatever. So we always try. It was like a huge family reunion for us, right? Number two is, I don't know why pozole came to mind.
Pozole.
Yeah, pozole.
Pozole does sound good.
It like comes to mind, but then I'm like, damn, it be hot as hell sometimes out here in Florida. So, but I do want pozole, and I feel like Christmas decorations.
Okay. Yeah, like nice Christmas decorations.
I feel like that just
set.
Oh, the Christmas tree at least.
True.
I feel like that just makes it go from like a regular party to like a Christmas party. So I feel like those are my top three.
You know, one thing I'm gonna say, but obviously it's impossible here in Florida, but maybe one day we could take all our family up north somewhere.
Yeah.
It's snow.
I would try to do that next year.
Like, yeah, snow for Christmas, I think is a whole different vibe.
Yeah.
We've never experienced it, but can you imagine like on Christmas going outside, making some snowmans, throwing snow on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, the next day, all the 25th.
New Year's.
That'd be badass. That'd be badass.
Yeah.
So yeah, we gotta start working on that. A cabin maybe somewhere in the north or something like that. So
I love how you're trying to take this like it's your idea.
Wait, I didn't hear you say this to
Armando, I've been looking for a cabin for like the past month already.
Well, you ain't looking good enough because you haven't found nothing.
It's because it's so many of us. It's like 30, 40 of us, because we plan. I do want to take the whole family. Well, at least get the Airbnb and then everybody just goes. Mm-hmm. But not only mine, those two. Your parents haven't seen snow neither like that, right?
I don't think so like that. Like touched it and done it.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. Maybe next year. A ver cómo andamos de aquí a allí. But before we leave and before we move on, I have some trivia questions for you. I've had these last week.
I'm scared.
And I forgot to read them.
Okay.
If you guys know Lily Bay, like literally know Lily Bay, she doesn't know the lyrics to no songs. She hears the songs like 10 times. No, 10 times a day.
Why are you putting me out?
10, 20 times a day. And she doesn't know the name. She doesn't know the
lyrics, the singer,
nada.
nothing.
So I'm glad you say the singer. So trivia question number 1. Who sings Bélico el Asunto?
Luis R?
Nope.
Ah.
Grupo Arriesgado.
Damn, you just told me that one not too long ago, right?
Who sings?
Yo, and I jam out to that song every day.
Who sings Calidad?
I don't even know what that song is.
Amor,
I'm not a big fan of romantic songs. I don't know.
Grupo Firme. Damn, babe. Who sings JGL? No se asusten si miran retenes y menos si cargan las botas.
Luis R?
Oh, yep, Luis R. Siempre pendientes. Who sings that one?
You put that song a million times a day, too.
Who sings that one? No?
Can I get like an ABC?
Okay, ABC. Junior H, Nathaniel Cano, or Peso Pluma?
Peso Pluma.
Peso Pluma.
You see, if he gives me like a list, then I'll know. But like these people, I don't even know what they look like. I just know I like their songs.
Who sings?
I do know what Grupo Firme looks like.
Botones azules. Puros botones azules.
Okay. Can I get a call?
No. Go ahead.
Can I get an ABC?
Okay, ABC. Victor Sirvillan, Karin Leon, or Junior H.
Okay, what's the song again?
Puros botones azules. Botones azules.
Who's the first one?
Finiquera. Victor Sirvillan.
That one.
Karin Leon or Junior H?
That one, Victor Siberian.
Nope, Junior H.
I don't even know who Victor Siberian is.
All right, who sings El Roto? Yo aguanto todo.
Así le dije. That one?
Yeah.
Grupo Firme?
Sheesh.
That's because that's my song.
Who sings Y en el radio un cochinero?
I know, but I don't know his name.
Victor Sirvillan.
Oh,
I'm probably saying it wrong. All right, last two. Who sings La boda del Huitlacoche?
Hoy se casó el
Come on, babe.
Huitlacoche.
Come on, babe.
I can't even say that word.
All right, go ahead.
Con una raca famosa.
Come
Okay,
on.
I need ABC.
Nah. I'm not giving you ABC.
Babe.
All right, I'm going to tell you that we saw him live. Come on, make your brain think.
Where?
In Orlando, I guess. I'm going to give it to you. Come on.
Luis R?
We saw him right up front, like literally.
Karin Leon.
Karin Leon.
Oh.
Damn, babe. All right, last one. Who sings this one? If you don't get this one, I'm out of here.
You're not going nowhere.
All right, who sings No se va? No
Grupo Frontera.
Oh, I really thought you weren't going to get that one.
I only know because I did a whole giveaway for them.
All right. But yeah.
And it's my jam too.
That, I think, is it for today's podcast.
Sheesh.
Went by flying. Really enjoyed this vibe right here that we got going on.
Let me know down below if you want me to come to your house and decorate. Just
Will
kidding.
you really?
I mean, if they have the money, like I'm not gonna spend my money. That shit's expensive.
But we plan on shooting here at least till mid-January.
Correct.
After El Día de los Reyes Magos.
Yeah, because us Mexicans, we usually keep our Christmas tree until El Día de los Reyes Magos, at least, right?
And at least we want to have one or two guests in here. I don't know who, but stay tuned for that because this podcast is not going nowhere yet.
Like a drinking vibe?
We'll change up the vibe.
We'll have the little picture right here.
We
And
have
we'll be like,
Hora que cosa or your mom and dad on here.
my dad would never. He's too shy.
But yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys for joining us today on this super short podcast. No, I'm just kidding. This is another normal one. Anything else you got to close out?
Nope, that is it. I hope you guys get all your Christmas shopping done early enough. And if you guys don't have to go buy, I hope you guys at least win some of our giveaways because you guys deserve it. Thank you so much for always tuning in and watching us. And we'll see you guys on the next podcast. Bye.
Yeah, podcast. Bye, guys. Thank you.